a week ago, when we were here in Sedona, and Michael Lee Hill was with us. The people just loved, him that was there. And I want to talk about something that he has developed. Of everything that goes on in our lives, as far as our physical health, probably the most important thing that we can do is understanding the importance of the water that we drink. We don't exist without water. We have to have water. And what most people in a lot of a lot of systems have not understood, but when water goes through a municipal system, it goes through the pipes and it comes through the faucets and where you turn it on, it loses its energy, is what it does, and it basically becomes dead water. Now, you can go to Michael's website and you can read all about this, and you can even see the pictures that have been done, because he has some of the best biological scientists with NASA that have taken his disc and they've tested water with it. Now, what does it mean by dead water? It's lost its energy, is what it is. And also, it clumps up. The molecules, they clump up together, so when we drink it, it's not giving us the energy that is originally in the water if it's fresh water right out of the stream or out of the ground, where it still has its energy in it. So what happens is the water needs to be structured. And structuring water is basically what it does. When you structure the water, it separates the molecules and it has the ability to bring the life back to it. Now, you've seen me drinking water out of this water bottle. This is a special violet glass bottle, and you put water in here and it structures the water, is what it does. Well, there's something else that we discovered. This disc. You can get these. It's a coaster, and you can get these from Michael Lee Hill's website. His website is michaelleehill.net, and you can go there and you can order these if you want to. The NASA scientist took this image and they says, we don't understand this completely, but all we know that this is an image that comes out of sound. This is basically what Michael did. He took his guitar, tuned it to 432 hertz, strummed the note A, recorded that, took that to a facility that then takes that sound and allows that sound to be vibrating in water, and then takes pictures of the water, and this is what it produced. Well, the scientists at NASA have now taken this image and they says, we don't know what it is, but all we know is that image has an energy into it. And they took regular tap water, they took a picture of it, and it was a little tiny dot. And then all they did was put some water in a glass and set it on this coaster for about 20 minutes. 20 minutes later, they took pictures of the same water, and it's like it exploded in energy. The energy returned to it. It structured the water, and they said there is energy in this water that we just don't understand how that works. But all we know is that we can take the water and we can measure it, and there's an energy that is in it. There is nothing probably more important in our health than the water that we drink. And it's interesting as they're now starting to come forward and understanding the importance of drinking structured water and what it does to our health and our vitality. And the scientists are saying we're just starting to discover this, but Michael discovered something. They said that we had never seen this before, but we get it now. We understand what it is. And Michael is already being invited to go to some major universities here in the United States and be talking with the scientists and telling them what he has done. And so it's really interesting. This is part of what I call the Forrest Gump, Michael's going through. It's like he's this everyday dude, but he's doing things that have the opportunity to really totally change our health. So that's why I want to express that to you. Remember, his website is Michael Lee, L-E-E, Hill, Hill.net, michaelleehill.net. And you can go there and you'll even see the pictures of the dead water versus the energy in the water after the water had been structured and it was just sitting on a disc like this. So, okay, and you can get it in a coaster form like that, or you can get it in a crystal disc like this. Now, there are friends of mine that are absolutely wonderful Also, somebody just brought up Michael's website on the Facebook page, so it'll be there if you're on the Facebook page. You can see it on my website. There are some friends of mine that are absolutely wonderful, gifted Reiki workers, and they have now seen that the energy that is in this disc, and they says when they do their Reiki work with people, they will always take this disc and they will set it on different parts of their bodies. And even the people, that says they can feel the energy coming through the disc and how it's coming into their body. There's something about this, and it's the energy of sound at 432 hertz that is producing a powerful energy stream that has the ability to affect us physically in a very, very positive way.